Ready to go. Okay, so we're going to go through the new revised strengthening program. This one we're just going to pick some of the exercises we did before. So we're going to start with sideways walking.
Yeah, 2 minutes.
Yeah, 2 minutes. But this one, try and get it now a little bit further apart.
Yeah.
We will do your side lift, 50 each side. We will do hamstring lift.
Yeah.
You're going to do it differently though. You're now going to do up high and just a drop down, just to get the acceleration bit. And you'll do 50 in that position.
Okay.
When that really burns. So I'm going to get you to do calf raises.
Yeah.
2 sets of failure.
Yeah.
Leg press if you do have accidents.
Yeah.
And you actually notice the dogs
high load, and I'm up to 77, high load here. Again, only to 30, and then you can do a superset. 3, 4, 5, and then a slow one again.
Okay.
And 4, 5, and then a superset. Fast. That'll tire about 100. I think the Smith, if you do have access to this, these ones you did are useful. 50 and 50.
Okay, I haven't done those before.
Okay, so this one basically is a extension of the ankle, knee and hip.
Yeah.
And you can start loading it 30 degrees only to the knee, don't go too far. Then it will be a step through.
Yeah.
Onto the tippy toe, 50 of each of those. We're then going to get you to start your interval running, as we've got you another video. 10 minutes of the interval running, check the interval running video. 25 seconds on, 5 seconds off, 5 kilometers an hour.
Yeah.
And you'll be going through and doing 10 minutes, 2 or 3 times a week. Once you've done that for 4 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks, then we're happy for you to go and start running. Now with the running aspect, we want you to be running on here in normal running with a cadence of 180 steps in at 1 minute.
Okay.
I.e. heel strike or foot strike on one side, 90 heel strikes in a minute. On each side. That equates to, in 15 seconds on one side, if you count how many steps you take on one side of heel on the side in 15 seconds, it's around about 22 steps in 15. So a quick and easy way of just working it out yourself without the equipment. Look at the timer on the treadmill. In 15 seconds, how many times does my right foot hit the ground in 15 seconds? It should be more than 22, 21 to 22. That'll equate to about 80 to 8 steps for one in a minute, and on 2, getting close to 190.
And how long do I run for?
When you're doing that, I stick to about 10 minutes to start with.
And how fast?
Now with that speed, I'd be then going up to your normal cruising speed. You may feel more comfortable to go to about 8 to 10 kilometers an hour.
Okay.
So you're going to now run a little bit, not like before, but you're running fast and the thing on the spot. This one, be guided by the cadence.
Yeah.
A very simple way with this of getting your cadence at the right cadence is get a metronome. So there's a metronome app you can download and set it at 180 steps in, and you'll hear the ding, 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 and it's much easier to run like that. And you can use that metronome on here, or go onto Spotify and look at running music off Spotify, and they'll talk about the cadence 180. So you can also get some songs that will help you when you listen to that will run at the right speed. So you're going to start doing that interval running now. At the moment, are we 5, what month are we up to?
Will be 5 months on the first week of August.
Okay, so 5 months on the first. I'll put this in a letter for you, but you're going to start at the moment, I'm happy to do your interval running, but don't do the interval running and the full jumping at the same time. So start with the 3 or 4 weeks of the interval running stuff with your pre-jumping. Once you start the full jumping, dump the pre-jumping and just go on to that. But I probably wouldn't suggest just full jumping and the interval running simultaneously.
So pre-jumping and running same day or alternate days?
They're fine. They're fine on the same day. It's just not interval running and jumping at the same time. At 6 months, we can then get you to do all of those things. So you're going to do full jumping and interval running. We're happy for you to do. At around about 6.5 months to 7 month mark, we can start sprinting, an agility program sprinting, suicide drills, change of direction drills, and a small shuttle run at about 6.5 to 7 months. And you'll do that for about a month, which will take you up to about 7.5 months. And once you've done those things, you're close 7.5 months, you're ready for going back to tennis. You'll also be ready to go back to football training, but not match play. So training sessions, we know match play to start with. And we would expect before you go back to competition match play football, 5-a-side, 7-a-side, 11-a-side.
Never going to happen.
It's not going to happen. Skiing, twice. Now, before you ski, we want you to do full jumping. So even if you have a break, so in November, I'd go back to, in November, full jumping as your main thing in preparation for skiing. The skiing, just a reminder, put the letter DIN needs to be less than 5.
And sorry, when do I start doing the 10 minutes of running?
The 10 minutes of running, so you're going to start the interval running now, which is going to be your 10 minutes of interval stuff, your 10 minutes normal running in 3 to 4 weeks.
Okay.
Which will make it around about the 5 3/4, 6 months.
Yeah. Okay.
Done.
Cool.